What's up, guys? What's going on, guys? Hit the thumbs ups. Jeez, what's this, dude? Are you serious? Track, baby. Hit the thumbs ups. How you guys doing? What's up, La Plage? I don't know how to say that. La Plague? What's going on? Crypto. Oh yeah, baby. I'm up. Oh baby, this is gonna be lit. Woo! How you guys doing? I'm stoked. You know why? Because we've been waiting for this for quite a while. And look, Bitcoin just exploded out of this formation that it's been in for a long time. Turn this music off. What I got, you gotta get it, put it in you. All right, guys, Crypto Mike here with the mic check. 1 2 1 2. Is this thing on? We're looking at Bitcoin right now at 39,500. And just this morning, it was a lot lower than that. So it's almost up 1,000 points from this morning. $1,000. Yeah, well, we're about $800 from where we started this morning. It was pretty exciting. I remember last time I live streamed, like maybe 2 weeks ago, I was saying, I don't know if Bitcoin's going to make it, if we're going to keep going up or not, but it looks like we did. I thought we would have a little Thanksgiving dump, and then Thanksgiving came around. What was it, the 23rd? Let's take a look. Nothing really happened on the 23rd. Maybe a little dump, but nothing much. All right, there's a lot of formations that Bitcoin's in. It just really broke out of this rising wedge, which is very actually rare, but it's exciting because Bitcoin's gonna, I mean, this is very, very bullish, guys. Super bullish. I did not expect this. Honestly, a few months ago, I didn't expect it to really stay out of this. I thought it was gonna, actually, I was right here saying, we're coming back, we're coming down to like 11,000, guys. But now, seeing like what's happening on the macro, you know, right now it's just looking too bullish. It's just looking too bullish. There's too many macro factors that are just saying that the world needs Bitcoin right now. The world needs a flight to safety. And look, it's melting up. You see that? It's a melt up. It's a scoop up and then consolidation, and now it's scooping up again, and we'll probably hit, you know, 42K within a week or so, would be my guess, since it's broken out of this long consolidation. You know, I don't know if you can tell me or not, but let me know if you can hear me all right. I got a new mic. It was like a Cyber Monday deal. It was like $20. So it's a wireless mic. Hopefully you can hear me better than my last live stream, the last few, because I know I get more viewers, that's for sure. When I have a mic and I have better sound, I always get more views. So anyways, yeah, I'm stoked, guys. You know why? Because you know, I put in a little leverage long on Fetch AI, because the chart just looks insane. It looks great. It looks like it's going to explode soon, or it's already starting to. It's just about to, I think. And let's see. Let me just show you. Not that I suggest using leverage. I really don't, to be honest. But I figure it's so bullish right now. Put in a tight stop loss. It should be okay. It's kind of worth the risk. It's on MEXC. There's this. There we go. So you see, like on this, it's kind of like, all right, why are you long in this, Michael? It's way up already. Well, just on the 4-hour chart, I was watching Mitch Ray yesterday. I don't know if you guys watch him, but you should. If you like charts and stuff, you should definitely watch Mitch Ray. I didn't like him for like a year straight because he banned me from his channel for I was like one of the first persons ever who was talking about Flexa. And he was like, "That's a scam coin," and he banned me from it. I didn't even say anything. I was like, "Just check out AMP." He was like, "Nope, that's it." No, it wasn't even AMP back then. It was FXC, Flexit coin, before AMP came about. Anyways, he was like, "No, it's a scam." He just blocked me. But that was back when he was an asshole. He's not as much of an asshole nowadays. He's pretty cool. So he unblocked me. Anyways, he was showing us this chart layout. And you know what? I said, screw it, dude. I'm gonna buy some. I'm gonna buy a long. And now that Bitcoin's broken out, the whole crypto market's like very bullish. Although if you can tell, Bitcoin's barely gained anything yet. But what usually happens during a Bitcoin breakout, a lot of the cryptos will sell into Bitcoin. So my guess right now, if you want to take a look, is that the BTC dominance chart is going up, and that's what it looks like. It looks like it's just starting to go up. BTC dominance will probably go up in the next few weeks, would be my guess, because we are nearing a point where you're gonna want to take profits, unless you're in it for the long term. Then you're gonna just like don't even just hold, and it won't even take too long before the halving, and there's a lot of different things that are bullish for Bitcoin. The Bitcoin ETF, this is a contrarian view, but I think that they might not pass it. We're hearing so much bullishness from everyone. And that's one of the main narratives right now is like the Bitcoin ETF. But if they don't pass it, that would be a great opportunity for Bitcoin to take a pleasant dip, and it'd be an opportunity for all the people at the SEC and everyone else to be like, okay, well, we have one more chance to buy before this thing explodes, because we know what's going to happen right before the halving, and we know what's going to happen when we pass the Bitcoin ETF. So maybe we will pass it closer to the halving. The Bitcoin ETF being passed is just speculation right now. A lot of, I guess, in quotes, the experts are saying that there's a 90% chance that it passes, but that's just speculation. Like, so who knows? I don't, with Binance being taken out, CZ getting charged on legal charges for whatever. I forgot what the charges were, but they're pretty serious. But for him, at least, he at least he has the $4 billion he's going to have to pay. So, but with that as an excuse, the SEC might say, hey, it's still kind of risky. We still need some time to check this out. We're not going to pass it. That might be their excuse, because we know Gary doesn't want to. We know Gary, he hates crypto, and he hates us. He hates the little guys who are getting rich. He's a greedy little motherfucker, and he'll take as long as he can before he lets crypto be bullish. But it's been bullish all year anyway, so fuck you, Gary, right? It's been bullish all year. Let's take a look. Since the freaking first of the freaking year, like literally, dude. Let's take a look at this. Since almost, okay, fine, maybe not all year, but January 1st, it dipped, and for 9 days it was down. Ever since January 9th, It's gone up and to the right. And that's what you want to see when you're invested in something. Um, Maybe Bitcoin will blast off. Like maybe the dominance will hit. Oh, this is the dominance. Oh, I thought this was just, but still, when you see dominance going up, that means Bitcoin's moving. Bitcoin dominance goes up, whether it goes up or down, it doesn't matter. Whatever big move is happening, Bitcoin dominance goes up because at least like if it's going to go down, there's a lot of whales who feel more comfortable just selling their alts into Bitcoin, but they don't want to sell it into USD because they don't, you know, the timing. They don't like USD because it's inflationary and stuff like that. So the least risky asset to put it in, if there's going to be any moves, is going to be Bitcoin, because you don't know, it could go down real quick and then pop right back up. You never know. That's kind of what Bitcoin does. It's very volatile, but I mean, it's not as volatile as alts. So Bitcoin dominance will go up regardless if it goes up or down. But as you can see here, yeah, so it went down a little bit. It actually didn't dip too much. Oh, you know what? I'm wrong. No, from like I was right the first time. From literally January 1st. Look at that. Look at that. This whole year has been excellent for Bitcoin and alts too. From January 1st, it hasn't come down. It's dipped, but it hasn't come down back to where it was. Let's see. I mean, this has been a great year. I hope. See, I wish I had money in all year. I only started putting money back in like, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, because I didn't have any money. So I'm starting from scratch again. So, but I've been working my ass off. Been working all day, every day, and it's nice. It's nice. I know I am. You know, I've been trying different like cultural foods, and that's been nice. But I know I could cut back a little, and then save a little more money. But I'm making enough that it's okay. Anyway, so yeah, this has been a crazy year, and this year, no, in 1 month, next year is going to be insane. It's going to be ridiculous. But I do think we're going to have a dip, maybe a crash, sometime before the halving. I don't know when. I'm still expecting it, and I think it's worth it to have maybe 25% of your portfolio on the side in cash. Some dry powder ready to buy the dip. If there's a huge crash for some reason, who knows? What happened last time, right? You guys know. From COVID. And then look what happened. It went down 60% in 1 month. Bitcoin did. And so what does that mean for alts? They went down like 70, 80%, 90. I mean, the whole world was ending, so everyone was freaking out. I was like, oh God, here we go. This is the beginning of something really stupid, and I was right. But look what happened. Right after that, it went down, and since that bottom at 38, like about $4,000, Bitcoin went up to $69,000, and that was just Bitcoin. I mean, some of our alts did insane gains, man. But look at this. So what it did here, it broke out of this big falling wedge, which I guess on the weekly it makes more sense. Yeah, I'll leave it there. So it was kind of a falling wedge there. Broke out to the upside, exploded at the beginning of this year. Can you guys hear me? Hopefully you can hear me. If you can, hit the thumbs ups, and then I'll know. Because this new mic is like brand new. I've never tried it before. Okay, so it actually exploded out of this rising wedge. Rising wedges are usually bearish, but the macro factors that we're seeing in the world right now, the reasons people are buying right now, there's so many reasons people are buying Bitcoin. There's a flight to safety in Bitcoin, and most people won't see it. They won't see that until Bitcoin reaches $69,000 again per Bitcoin, and they're going to say, maybe I should buy some Bitcoin. It's like, yeah, you should have bought it when it was like $15,000. Would have came down to 16,000. Now it's up at least twice that much. Now, right here, as I'm speaking, it's going up and down on the 4 hour. We could see it just closed right here on 4 hours. It just closed at like 39.4. It could pull something just like what we saw right here. We could see a big green candle this weekend. You never know. But this means once Bitcoin settles down, our alts are going to go freaking nuts. So what I'm expecting, guys, is this month, I think we are going to see our Santa Claus rally. I'm all in right now, but I'm going to be taking profits. I'm spread a little thin. I'm actually, since my portfolio is pretty small, I'm in a lot of low caps. I still really think the RWA narrative is going to take off, and it has been ever since I live streamed last on my live stream. I think it was a week ago or so. Real world assets have been exploding, and we can take a look at them right here. Let's see. I'll show you. Real world assets have been going nuts, man. So let's go to categories. Where is it? Go to let's see. Yeah, this sector is going to go nuts, and it's just starting. People are starting to catch on that it's going to be. There's like 3 narratives right now. No, 4 of them, and then you're gonna love the next one. It's bioscience. It's decentralized sciences. It's called DeSci, DESCI, decentralized science, and Brian Armstrong and CZ Binance, they basically they both kickstart the rally for some of these coins. But I'll get into that afterwards, after I check out this real world asset sector. Maple Finance has pretty much gone up only since last week when I talked about it. Real world assets, here we go. See, it's up as a sector. It's up 8% today. No, not governance. Real world. By the way, I saw this dog in the middle of the street today, and I was like, oh no, I thought he was dead. And then I start driving towards him. He just lifts his head up. He's like just looking at me. I'm like, dude, what are you doing in the street? Then I'm like, I came right by him like, hey, what are you doing there? You're going to get hit. And he got up and started barking at me. I'm like, dude, chill, man. I'm trying to save you. Anyways, I had to drive away. I thought he was going to eat my face, man. Look at this. Chain link, guys. I don't know how many times I have to say it, but you're going to wish you had some if you don't have any. This is going to be number 3 by the end of the bull market. I'm not even saying that. I'm for real. I'm for real. This thing, I'm telling you, the bullishness is just starting on this. People are going to find out why Swift likes it so much. This is going to bring trillions of dollars to the crypto space. Chainlink is the way we're going to bring outside money in. It's going to be ridiculous. I'm so glad I'm in it. I need more. That's something I'm going to be stacking before the halving. I don't think it's ever going to go below like $14 again. Maybe if we see a big dip, it might go to like, I don't think it'll ever go below 10. But look, this thing is about to explode again. It already exploded a few months ago, and it's about to go again. It's just like right here. See this peak right here? And then it went right over and just kept going. It's about to do the same thing. I mean, it might go to like $30. You know, I don't know. Maple Finance. We'll go back. This is real world assets. Internet Computers on there. Avalanche has been doing good too. Apparently their chain is doing very well. I guess they have partnerships. Who was it? Someone's using Avalanche. JP Morgan, I think, is testing it. are using it or something. Maple. What? Why is Maple down there? Wow, okay. But yeah, Maple did go up. It's been down the last few days, but only because it rallied uh, a lot before. I mean, if you look at it, look. Where is it? Come on. Oh, they won't let you do that on here. 1 year. Yeah, you look at it, it's like really up for the year. Did like a 400 or 500% gain already. Anyways, that's the one I like. That's my favorite. There's a few others. There's this small cap one that I bought. This one is only like maybe $1.5 million. This one's probably gonna do well. We go WeCoin. And there's a tiny one too, but no, I'm not gonna tell you about that because it's too small. It's kind of risky. There's another one that I bought, Eland. This one, like, it's only 500K. And it's supposed to be they're building something about on the real world asset side. That's pretty good, I guess. So I bought some of this. I wouldn't encourage anyone to buy it just because, well, I mean, if you want to, you can, but it's on Uniswap. So I believe it's going to be a lot more than $1 million market cap, and it's not even there. It's not even $1 million market. See, that's why I'm like, if you have a really small portfolio, you might want to find some like small cap coins, that are very like, solid. Instead of like, if you're trying to make $1 million with, let's say you have like $5,000 in crypto, it's going to be very difficult to make $1 million unless you are in small caps, and they have to be solid too. They can't just be. Some of them are hyped, like Relio. I was in Relio for a while. This is a really good like hyped coin. Rio, and it's been going crazy, dude. What? Hold on a sec. There we go. Rio. And it's probably going to do well. Relio network. It's probably going to do well, but it's been so hyped. The market cap is way higher than 4 million. They've got it wrong on here. Here, let me just go to CoinGecko. Anyways, let me know what you guys are in. I can watch the replay later. Yeah, so like I said, I'm in a long right here with Fetch AI, and I'm stoked. I think it's going to do very well. I'm longing it to I'm going to take profit a little at 60 cents, but I'm going to leave some for 75 cents. And you never know. Like, sometimes, if you have a sure bet, you got to take a little risk, and then that could set you up for the rest of the bull run. So I'm looking at this. I'm thinking it looks pretty damn good, and I could see it. It's been running so hard. The trend is your friend, and I'm just trying to get some. Trying to get a little more capital for the bull market, because I don't want to. The last thing, I didn't expect it to start so soon, and I think a lot of people didn't really know that it was going to start so soon. But it was like around mid-October when everything started going nuts following Bitcoin. Let's see, it was about it was like exactly mid-October, like the 15th, 16th. That's when we had a big candle. So we're seeing a breakout again, and this is what happens after breakouts. So we saw this breakout. That's what's happening right now. It's breaking out. And then it consolidates just a little bit, because there's going to be people who don't believe it's going to keep popping, and they're going to say, I better take profit now before before like giga dumps, and I lose everything. And that does happen, but it's just so bullish right now. It's just so bullish. I do believe we're gonna see Bitcoin go to probably about 42,000, and then if it keeps going, I mean, really could be a crazy month. Who knows? But if it does keep going, we're looking at like 45, maybe 48,000. Check it out. What's this? Yeah, that's 48,000. Um, and so that's kind of like, that's in the cards. We might see it. We might see something like that, man. That'd be crazy, but I've seen a lot of crazy things happen in crypto. That's for sure. So if that happens, that's super bullish. But then from this dump, I mean, from this pump, guys, wherever we end up, it's going to fall pretty hard, I think. So I'm going to be taking profits along the way. That ETF is supposed to be approved by like January 10th. That's the deadline. So I'm thinking, I mean, it makes sense, like it needs to dump sometime. That would be a great excuse to dump it. And all the YouTubers are saying the Bitcoin ETF, that's all anyone's talking about. And that's part of the reason why it's going up so much. Another part is, like I might have told you, I don't remember if I told you guys, but World War III, people think the world is going to change very soon. Also, BRICS nations, they're getting off the U.S. dollar. The U.S. dollar is looking weak. The freaking Biden administration is telling us that inflation's going down. And I guess they're telling companies to lower their prices because inflation's going down. But that's bullshit, I mean, that's bullshit. Inflation's been going up for like years. Inflation's been going up like ever since COVID. I don't see why the Biden administration thinks that we would believe him at this point. Everyone knows he's a liar. Everyone knows he's a liar. But just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put this down here. Oh yeah, I'll make it bigger. Now I'll put it down. I'll put it down at like 42, because I don't know if it's going to 48. But once this kind of starts going sideways and confirms, especially today, once it closes up above this rising wedge today, which is in 3 hours, then alts, investors will know, bulls will know that it's serious, and Bitcoin will start flooding into alts pretty soon, because these Bitcoin people, especially whales, they get so much, they have so much profit in Bitcoin, and they just have more Bitcoin than they know what to do with. And so once Bitcoin gets high, they say, you know what, those alts are pretty low, like Ethereum. I've been talking about Ethereum, ETH BTC. Let's take a look at that chart. See, it's popping out of this triangle here. If you want to look at the weekly, look at the monthly. Look at the monthly. It's a beautiful chart, and I say it's beautiful because it's a beautiful place to buy. I think it's going to blow up. I think it'll go pretty high. I see it coming up. I think it'll be an excellent month for Ethereum, but then it'll dump again. I don't see it going anywhere above here. So look at the USDT chart. Well, let me know if you want me to look at anything for you. I can't. I know I do this every time, but I wish I could see you guys. I can only do that if I pull out my computer and turn on my live stream, but I'm not anywhere near Wi-Fi right now, so I can't. But you guys need to let me know. Yeah, ETH broke out for sure. 2130 was the breakout point. So yeah, it just won't show me your chat. So anyways, H bar is looking good. That one should be blowing up any day now, man. Look at this. Oh, it's breaking out right now. Look at that. Oh, confirmation too. That's a confirmation dip right there. Nice. Let's see. No, it's not. Never mind. But it's about to break out of that beautiful formation right there. My goodness. H bar is going to explode pretty soon. Look at that. I don't have any, but hopefully you guys do. I'm sure a few of you guys have this. I should have it. I really should at this point. I should have some H bar. But really, if you want to really look at this here, we can say from the bodies to the body, okay, it already broke out. So, yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah. Nice. Just like that. So it did already break out, and we're just waiting for this thing to explode. What else we got? ICP. That one's going to freaking blow once it gets above this resistance. There's a lot of volume at least, and that's always a good thing. In crypto, you always want to see volume before. If you see a lot of green volume like this, and the price doesn't move a lot of times you're just buying up those sell walls, and once you get past those sell walls, that thing blows up. And so that's probably what ICP is doing. I don't know who the fuck is selling ICP like so much. I mean, I guess maybe they've been selling it and buying Bitcoin with it. I don't know. But, this is an artificial price anyways. The price it got to, Binance is like $2,000. That's artificial. And guess who's the culprit? Guess who the one is who orchestrated that? Freaking what's his name? SBF. SBF did that. He set up a whole futures contract selling ICP futures on his exchange on FTX, but he didn't even put spot up on there. So they ran it up like crazy. I don't know if the VCs and him planned to do it like that, or if maybe Sam Bankman-Fried didn't want ICP to be. Maybe he did it on purpose so that it would look like an absolute shit coin, like a VC scam shit coin, and so that no one would buy it. I would say now, probably between now and the halving is a really good time to buy some of this, because the narrative, the bull case narrative for Internet Computer Protocol is growing momentum, and it's growing swiftly. It's going to start it's going to start snowballing. People are going to really get on board. Now, see, the thing is, I had a little, but I sold it. I'm just going to wait for it. I'm going to wait for it to create a floor above this point, above this line here, maybe above $10. And if it can create a good, support above $10, let's see, move this up a little. If it can get above 10 and stay above 10, then it really doesn't have a lot of resistance ahead of it. And so, I mean, it'll go to at least $86. Probably higher if we have a crazy bull market like I think we are, because I do think the U.S. is going to print tons of money this next year. So, I mean, I could see this coming up to $250 maybe, but really there's not a lot of resistance. Maybe, let's see, where's this? Yeah, $250. So I could see it coming up to $250, at least $80. But the cool thing is, and I tweeted this out a long time ago. I said I'm gonna wait for Link to explode, and then I'll take profits, and then I'll put it in ICP, because ICP is not ready yet, but Link is, and Link has been ready, and it's been going, and it's one of the leaders. It's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Link. Those are the leaders in the space right now. You can debate me all you want. That's what, Solana's probably going to, if there's an ETF, Solana's probably got the next one coming. Maybe Chainlink, but I don't know. I don't see why XRP would, because people aren't really using it. Tons of people are using Solana. Like devs are building on Solana like crazy. It's the next Ethereum. It's the next best thing. And I wish like my favorite coins were on Solana. Well, Maple's on Solana. I wish Chainlink was on Solana. Because I don't like sending stuff on my hard wallet. I have to have a bunch of ETH just to send anything. And then if I want to buy something on Uniswap, forget it. I mean, right now it's not too bad. It's like maybe $20 for a swap, but it's not even the middle of the bull market yet. I mean, wait till like the height of the bull market. Wait till Ethereum explodes and people are using Uniswap and selling shitcoins like crazy because they have more ETH than they know what to do with, more value in their Ethereum. It's going to go nuts. And then, okay, so Alliance Block is a good one. This one's probably going to go, but this one already went. I'm not buying. Freaking the crypto dog told me to buy it down here. I literally was talking to the crypto dog, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm buying some more of this Nexera." And then before you know it, like a few days later, it does this, and then it just doesn't stop. And Rio has pretty much done the same thing. So that's why I'm in Maple. Maple's done, and these are all real world assets. Maple's done the same thing, but it has a lot further to go. It's going to go back up to like $68 or whatever, all time high pretty soon. Look at that, dude! Just green volume, and it's at this little resistance right now, but I don't think it'll take long because the overall supply is not very high on this. It's actually very low supply. Very low supply on Maple. XRP is probably looking very good right now. What's this? W? Oh, cup and handle. I'm going to get rid of that. XRP, yeah, I mean, looking like it wants to go. It's curving up again. It had that scan wick up to here. It's going to go up to there at least. It's a W here. It's already broken out. It just needs to get past this resistance. And when XRP breaks out, you know what it does. It goes nuts. It goes crazy. It has just big green candles like this, just out of nowhere. Well, this one didn't. This one, oh man, this is the lawsuit candle, and it just went down from there. Like, who the fuck is selling? It's Ripple. Ripple's selling. Like, they keep selling on you. So it's good for like short-term trades, but I wouldn't be in it long-term. Like, I don't see them using it. I don't think it's going to be used, to be honest. I really don't. It's not just like, I really believe that. I don't see the banks really implementing it. So, but they're using Chainlink, that's for sure. So I'm in Chainlink. I'll take Chainlink over XRP. Stellar looks pretty good too. Look at that. Oh, look at that. I love that. Damn, that's been chopping up and down. Like, you can trade it back. You can trade it up just the same way. People have been shorting it. Just short right here. Just short right here. Just short here. Just short. Oh, now you can long it. Now once it goes back, next time it goes down, you can long it. Next time it goes, you can long it. And it's just going to curve upward, and maybe till the end of the month. And then it's going to make a double top. And then, or, who knows? Or maybe it will go up to like 16 cents. Hopefully. I mean, it's been stagnant. What's it been doing, man? Stellar, what are you doing? Oh, dude, this one is going to make... That chart looks pretty good. When you take into account that there was a big lawsuit against Ripple for XRP. And so, of course, Stellar's like the XLM is basically in the same category. So it just didn't have a chance to run. Really didn't, since XRP didn't get a chance. Now that it does have a chance, this looks like an excellent buying opportunity for Stellar. I mean, and XRP, both of them. Both charts look great. you know, it's kind of sad that it came all the way back down here to where it was in 2017, though. I mean, but hopefully it comes. This is a huge resistance that it needs to blow up over right here, and it's getting close. And it's kind of making a sideways cup and handle. There's like two cup and handles right there, a big one and a small one. And once it does blow, I'm expecting the bulls to come in and buy the shit out of it, and they'll run it up to $10, and then that'll be it. Maybe 15, maybe 20, maybe 20. I mean, that'd be about that'd be like a 34x or something right now, if it went to $20. But I wouldn't expect this to change your life if you don't have like a shit ton of it. Now, if you have like over $1 million worth of XRP, yeah, it's going to change your life. But you got to take profit. You can't hold it forever because you don't know if the banks are ever going to use it. You really don't. Even though it's not a security, you still don't know if anyone's going to use it or not. I don't know. It's just the banks are going to have their own blockchains. They're not going to need XRP. That's the thing. The banks, they can't use XRP because Ripple holds too much of it. Ripple just holds too much. They can't allow that risk. Why would a bank do that? These bankers are super, super smart because when it comes to people's, like other people's money, they have to be smart or their ass is on the line. But it's also their own money. They don't, it's their whole lifestyle. It's their job. They can't take unnecessary risks, So yeah, they're building their own blockchains. They're just using. Why would they not do that? They don't have to like take a risk on Ripple. Ripple selling or doing something weird or whatever. I know a lot of it's in escrow, but still, doesn't matter. They still hold too much of it. I don't know. I mean, it's worth to have a little bit though, like as a long-term hold, but not all of it. If this thing goes at $15, you're gonna have to take some profit if you want to keep that. I don't think it's going to the most it'll go to is 100. It's not going up above that because there's just not as much utility as you need a use case. You need utility right now. You need people. You need these big entities to be actually using it. And the problem is Ripple made it so that you don't have to have XRP to use XRP. You don't have to use XRP to use Ripple's infrastructure. And that's a problem for XRP holders because it means that there's no reason to hold it. It's just a trading token. That's what I think. Now, there's still that conspiracy. I mean, there's still the belief. Some people still believe that, yeah, there's a whole agreement and plan in the background to just blow this thing up. And who knows, there's a slight chance that those people are right. But I used to be one of those people who thought it was possible. And now I just don't see it. Why would they let so many people get rich? Like they won't do that. These bankers are greedy AF. They're not going to let you get rich just by holding a token. Like that's too easy. It's too easy. If it's just too good to be true. You got to work for your money. Now, the cool thing is I got into XRP a few years ago, and I had this belief. I used the law of attraction to my advantage. And I was like, dude, I'm going to be a multimillionaire. I don't know. I'm going to have so much money, I don't know what to do with it. And so God kind of tested me. He said, you know what, Michael, I'm not going to make you a multimillionaire. And no, XRP is not going to go to 589. That's freaking ridiculous. The whole world would have to be completely in shambles, and it's going to be someday, but not yet, and everything is going to be backwards world, upside down world. We won't recognize, we still can recognize our world, but it's just kind of changing quicker and quicker. But God tested me. He said, you know what, no, I'm not going to I'm not gonna make you a multimillionaire yet, but I'm gonna see what you do if you make $500,000. And I thought money would make me happy and change my life, and it did change my life, but not exactly for the better, because I didn't know how to use it. I didn't know what to do with it, and I was like, dude, I'm not happy. Like this, no. So you have to be happy that you have money, and you have to you have to be safe with it, and probably invest it into other things too. Once you have that much, um, like I wish I'd put a lot more of it into gold and silver. But yeah, no, it didn't buy me happiness. Okay, because like you have like money's not everything. If you're a happy person though already, and you make money, and you don't have like a lot of problems in your life. um I see my biggest problem is that, yeah, I have addiction problems, and so I kind of fell back into my drinking addiction, and my life became way too comfortable. So it's like funny, but I'm having more fun now. I'm not drinking anymore. um but I'm not comfortable, you know I'm working all day every day, and I feel better. I feel more productive. I feel like I've had ADHD my whole life. And so they put me on Ritalin when I was 6, and for like 7 years I was on Ritalin, and and it's because I need to be doing something constantly, and so crypto is just right up my alley, because it's like it's an ADHD kid's dream. It's like, let me play around with this, and it's fun, and the funnest part is that I can make money doing something that I like doing. Choosing what to invest in, looking around in communities and finding out what is what's being used, who's gaining partnerships, what kind of like these crypto projects, which ones have the best tech, which ones are being utilized. That's why when Doge came around and blew up, I was really disappointed, because I was like, I still really can't stand meme coins. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Why do people want, and it makes me feel like, okay, well, now outsiders think is that what outsiders think of crypto people? They think we're just into dog coins, and that's why we got rich. No, I didn't buy Doge because it doesn't have utility. Like, and so finally it blows up, and my dad's finally asking me about doggy coin. I'm like, God, dude, like, seriously, you're asking about it because of a dog meme coin? Like, and I'm trying to say, no, there's utility in crypto. Like, there's actual utility in blockchains. It's like, oh no, but you think that's all I'm worth is a fucking dog coin? That's the only reason I'm in crypto, because I like dog coins and I like getting rich. I like getting rich, but no, I don't like dog coins. Like, they don't make sense to me. I like the utility that blockchain is bringing to the world, and the promise of the future. This technological advancement is ridiculous. I mean, it's so cool. Decentralization. Just the more I know about it, the more bullish I am on decentralization. Especially with all the censorship that we've seen since 2020. So actually, since Trump became president, since 2017, the censorship has been up the wazoo. And so it kind of that kind of pushes maybe more of people who would consider themselves like right wing or like truthers. They kind of get pushed a little more into maybe the crypto space than maybe people who aren't, because they've been experiencing a lot more censorship than liberals. Liberals have been actually getting lifted up. Feminists have been lifted up. African Americans have been lifted up. Gays have been lifted up, and it's really fucking sad, because they're just being used. And it's like, in my mind, do you people know you're being used? I'm sure a lot of them know they're being used. but it's like a human, instinct. It's to like, if this big entity is giving you what you wanted your whole life, even though it's probably kind of wrong and they're probably using you to exploit you, for their own advantage, like the government, basically the corporations, the establishment, in essence, you're still gonna want to do it because it's like, hey, they're handing you like free money. It's like if it gave you $100 to, you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to do anything, and they're just giving you advantage after advantage, and it's funny because white people are still, we're like, they're saying white people have white privilege, and I'm like, what are you fucking talking about? White people are suppressed. We don't, I am a white person. I consider myself white, even though I don't look like it. So I grew up with white parents, white family, and it's like, it's not, especially being a white male, dude. It's like I feel like a fucking dog out here in the world. Like I'm a dog out in the rain. Like no one gives me anything. No one gives me it. People don't give me respect out here in California. Man, women, they it's like they hate me. They give me like these hateful looks. They can't even look at me. It's like, dude, what's going on? Is it me? Maybe it's just my mind. I don't know. But it's like, dude, it's not fucking easy being white right now. So I don't know what's with all this white privilege shit. I think it's just an excuse to. I think people have been suppressed, or they have this mindset, of that they've been down their whole life, and that now they're finally like they're being given a bone, and they're taking it. It's like, okay, but don't put me down. Like, dude, I never put anyone else down. Why are so many people putting me down and kicking me while I'm down? That's what it feels like. And so things are going to change, but it's like, dude, don't listen to the fucking government, even though they're giving you what you want. But what, why? You're smart enough. That's the thing. The government, they actually think that people are so stupid that people will believe everything they say. And now that mainstream media it's been proven time and time again to be liars. Whatever they say, you should really, you'd probably benefit more from believing the opposite. That's kind of how it is nowadays. So anyways, it's just the system is really fucking twisted and cruel, and it's very sophisticated, very smart. See, some of the smartest people, they're just also some of the evilest. Some of the evilest people can also be very smart, and so they know how to take advantage of situations and take advantage of people and society. Turn the greatest tool they have at their disposal is being able and knowing how, having a system that pits all of us against each other. And I mean, America is the biggest loser. America is the biggest loser in the world right now. We, like, collectively, we are fucking losers. We're losing at everything. We're losing our country. We're losing what was great about our country, was that we had pride, we have freedom. We had freedom. We're losing our freedom. We are the U.S., the United States is the biggest loser right now. And we're all falling into the trap, and we're all doing it to ourselves. We're letting these people make rules. During COVID, they passed so many bills. They did so much shit behind our back that they're setting the U.S. up for being, being completely what was it called? Authoritarian. I mean, it's going to be like a socialist government, They're taking our freedoms away. They're taking our rights away. Our right to free speech is almost gone. It's almost gone. They're going to take our guns, because stupid people out there think that guns are bad. And yeah, well, guns are bad when bad people have them, but when they make them illegal, only bad people are going to have them. You stupid dumbass. Well, what do you think's going to happen? You fucking dumbass people. There's so many stupid people. It's pissing me off right now. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. Is there anyone here? Oh, man. It's like, dude, okay, guns are bad, yeah, but not if they're in someone's hands who is responsible and who is basically only has it for self-defense. Like if God forbid a situation, they'll know how to use the gun, and to make the situation from a really bad, scary one into a neutral one, you know. So it's the criminals who are going to have guns once they make guns illegal. Criminals don't care about illegal stuff constantly. Like, they're going to have guns. They're not turning in their guns because their guns aren't registered. So once they make guns illegal, only bad people, only criminals will have guns. And what do criminals do? They take advantage of people who don't have guns. They're going to take everything from you. The government's going to take your rights from you and your guns, and then the criminals are going to come and take everything else, take what's left. They're going to take your money. They're going to take your wife, your kids. They're going to rape your wife, and they're going to make your kids slaves, It's just fucking ridiculous that people are letting the government do what it's doing. That's why decentralization, like Bitcoin and shit, is like our only hope, Anyways, Bitcoin's bullish right now. Yeah, good. So, yeah, there's a few. Let me see. I've got a few different coins I'm gonna buy. Origin Trail, dude. Origin Trail. I need that so bad. Track. Like, also too, if you look at the chart, oh my gosh, dude. I'm just hearing so much good stuff about it. And like, I've heard good stuff about it for years. And you know what I also heard? I heard Peter Thiel has a ton of it. He's been doing it on the low. And like years ago, he was buying it. Look at that thing. Damn. So it's done so far. Okay, well, it's only done like 120, 30%. So that's pretty good because it's going to go much higher, especially with this kind of chart. See, all it needs to really do, it just needs to come and create a floor around here. Just create a floor around here to here, and just needs to be just kind of hanging out on that support for a little while, and then it's just going to go crazy. Ocean is another one. Oh, VXV too. I forgot about that. I need to put that here. I want VXV. Here's one I just heard about this morning. I haven't bought it. I want it. I want it so bad. Ghost Dag. Basically, it's these Caspa miners. So if you miss Caspa, Ghost Dag might be right up your alley. And I missed Caspa, and I want some Ghost Dag because basically they give you mining fees, like whatever they earn from Caspa mining, they give you some of that once you stake your Ghost Dag. And it's only an $8 million market cap. I just heard about it this morning. I was about to go buy some. It's on Uniswap, Ethereum. So I knew it was going to cost me some money, and I said, you know what? Let me put it in my leverage long on Fetch, and then hopefully I'll make a lot of money on that in the next few weeks, and then I can buy this for free. Basically, I can buy maybe a few $100 worth. VXV too. I mean, VXV, two narratives. The bioscience narrative, centralized science, and AI. So we can look at the chart. VXV, vector space AI, and it's also a vector space biosciences. So they're called two different things: vector space AI and vector space bioscience. And the chart is looking pretty damn good. And I used to have this. I had it like down here, I think, and then I sold like down here, and then it went crazy. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think I sold it before last year. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, let me erase some of these lines. Again, tell me if you can't hear me or not. I don't know. Oh, jeez. I hope you can hear me. Yeah. Yeah, it's on. So hopefully you can hear me. Let me erase some of these lines here so we can see it better. Okay. But you see, this is like a big W, and that's pretty good. Once it hits up here, and it'll come back, it'll come up to here. So, see, I want some VXV, but also, what the hell was it? Ocean. Ocean's a good AI coin. At least that's what they're calling it. I don't know if it's a true AI coin, but I've been hearing about this. It's like data slash AI. And I've been hearing about this forever. And I had some of this last bull market too. And it broke out of its bull flag. And I expect this one to do good. Mark Cuban likes it. Mark Cuban also likes Ali, which just broke out. This one. This one just broke out today of a bull flag. Not a good chart. Artificial liquid intelligence. This is one of my AI coins that I have. USDT. Next C. Yeah, there we go. Okay. But yeah, this one just broke out. Nice, it's going up. I just bought some more this morning because it broke out. Broke out of this falling wedge here. And it made support and then just popped out. So great. Dude, this is excellent. This thing's gonna go nuts. I'm hearing this is gonna go to like $1.50, and it's only 2 cents, so we'll see. That's gonna be amazing. I mean, AI, guys, AI, decentralized finance, and real-world assets, and gaming. There's only one gaming coin I actually like, and it's called Bytes. Bytes, yeah. And it's been doing very well lately, but I think it's going to do a lot better. Even, more to come. It's at $17. So I want some of this. You see, it's doing the same thing it did down here. It dips, kind of fakes you out a little, and then blows up. So hopefully it does that. Hopefully it dips more. I don't want it to go up. This is one of what's his name? Alex Becker. Alex Becker likes this, and Elio trades. Like they're in this community, Bytes, but I don't have any. So yeah, Ocean, VXV, Rio, not Rio. What was it? Cosmos is starting to look good too. It's been kind of lagging. Created a double bottom down here. Created a double bottom, and now it's doing pretty good. It's kind of following Ethereum, to be honest, because Ethereum kind of just hasn't done well. A lot of people just been selling their Ethereum into Solana. That's where a lot of it's been going. So on the dollar chart, looks pretty good, and it looks like it just broke out, and it's probably going to at least probably like 3,000, I would think. Let's see. Yeah, like somewhere. It's probably going to at least like 3,000, maybe 4,000. Might even go up. That would be insane. You guys know what kind of alt season we'd have? I mean, we need Ethereum to pump for a true alt season. That's what we need. We need Ethereum to pump. I know some of you guys don't like it, but we need that Ethereum pump for the rest of the market. That's it, like right there. Jeez, look at all these lines I have. My goodness. I told you, I have ADHD, man. And you just come down here on the 4-hour chart. I was like looking at every single possibility. Oh my gosh. Trying to trade it. Like, okay, what's the next level? Oh my gosh. Like, what was I thinking? Damn. See, this is us. Right? This is us living our life like it's so minuscule. Like we're the center of the world, but then when you zoom out, we're basically like we're smaller than a speck of. We're just a line in the spectrum of the universe. Like we're just a speck of dirt, speck of sand on a beach. Like we are nothing. But then when we zoom in, we're like everything. I don't know. It's just crazy, man. Life is nuts. It's a simulation. So yeah, Cardano, I think, is probably going to start doing well. I would assume. I think Cardano's going to do pretty good pretty soon. It's been lagging. I think Doge is due as well. Let's look at Cardano. Yeah, it looks like it's going to pop out soon. That's an ascending triangle. So once Bitcoin kind of settles down, it'll probably pop out of here. So Cardano is probably a good buy. I'd say probably a good buy right now. Yeah, and so it's kind of like a ascending triangle right there. It's been lagging. Like this one's been lagging. Doge has been lagging. Look at that. My goodness. I mean, you know what? The thing is, it's just like XRP. Cardano blew up so fast. What was it on? Binance? What was it on? What did I get it on? Like Binance, I think? Yeah, that's a lot better chart. It blew up so fast out of nowhere. I remember buying this at 7 cents, man. And then I think I sold it at like $2. It might have been like 250. I think it was up here, like 230, something like that. I was like, okay, that's enough. Like, I'm gonna sell now. And the cool thing is, I like the timing. The timing of these different coins, they're different. It's different timing. So, like, one of your coins can pump within like 4 months. It can pump like 2,000%. Then you can sell it and flip it into something that you have a lot of conviction in, and just something that hasn't pumped yet. And sooner or later, if it's a raging bull market, that coin's going to pump too. Hopefully, not all of them, but make sure there's a good community. Make sure there's a lot of hype about it. Because a coin is no hype or anything. I mean, I guess Ethereum, because there wasn't any hype on Ethereum last bull market or last bear market, and then it just exploded. But just like Cardano, but Cardano's had a huge community the whole time I've been when I was in it, and now you see it's building up. That's basically an ascending triangle right there. So yeah, you can even see it from back here. Like that's an ascending triangle right there. Cardano's gonna explode pretty soon, actually. Dude, there's no resistance until Cardano's coming up to like $1.25, dude. Cardano's gonna do like a 3x. Look, lowering, the volume's going down. It's getting ready to blow. So it'll do a 2x first, or it'll do a 1x. It'll go to 80 cents or so, and then it's gonna go to like $1.30 or something. Anyways, yeah, I mean, damn, I should buy some. I like that. It looks good. Let's take a look at Doge. Pepe too. Pepe is pretty good looking. Let's take a look at Doge. And you see the percentages, like Bitcoin just popped, but it's only 2% up. Oh, Veracity too. Veracity looks really good. I don't have any, but look at this chart. Dude, it's just about to explode too. I haven't looked for a little while, but this thing is going to pop. Yeah, just the green volume just came in a couple weeks ago. Or no, just recently, like the last few days. What is it, the second? Yeah, okay. Anyone here? I'll go. I'm glad people are here. Yeah, this looks pretty good, dude. Yeah, this thing wants to blow. So, I mean, this thing's gonna go probably to, I don't know, it could come up, shoot. Yeah, it'll probably come up to here. Like around this area, which is 3 cents to begin with, and then it'll probably cool off, and then the bull market should be pretty good for this coin. I remember I made some good money on it last time. But it's really, honestly though, it's the new coins. Those are going to do the best. Shiny new coins that no one's ever heard of, doesn't have baggage, um, doesn't have a history, any shadiness, nothing. And so people are only speculating on it. They're not going off of anything from the past. They're only going off of what they think it's going to do in the future. So shiny new coins are where the money's going to flow. All the retail money, all the new money, it's just going to whatever's going up, and whatever's going up is going to be like the new coins, like Proton, you know, XPR. This thing's going to fucking blow too. Look at this. And it's only like an $8 million market cap or something. Look at this, dude. Yeah, this thing's about to go. Look at that formation down here. That's a double bottom. It's a nice double bottom. Metal as well, metal blockchain. And they have connections to the Federal Reserve. So that's kind of a good thing when it comes to money. Metal chart looks pretty damn good too. Look at that. Ooh, it took a little dip recently. That's a good little dip. It's a confirmation dip. Let's see. Port, so it's probably a good time to buy some. Let's just go over it here. I want to show you Ghost Dag. Ghost Dag is like the miners, the Caspa miners are going to pay Ghost Dag stakers. And so that coin should, I'm guessing it'll do well. As long as everything goes according to plan. It's not even on CoinMarketCap is like changing. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I can't find anything on it lately. But Ghost Dag is a good one. Don't buy it yet because I don't have any. Or don't pump it at least. Please. Oh, good. It went down. Cool. It's going down a little. No chart? Oh, there we go. It's a brand new token. Just like a week old. So, oh, there's another one I bought called Nebula. This thing is going to be crazy. It's only a $4 million market cap. Nebula. It's up a little. It's only on Uniswap so far. So I did waste a little Ethereum as a gas fee, but I think it's worth it because this is like cloud AI. It's going to be in a pretty good category. Cloud computing like Akash, AKT. If it follows anything, if it does anything like AKT has done, it's going to do really good. Because this thing has gone crazy lately. Let's see. Yeah, you see that? That's a good looking chart right there. That's a great looking chart. Great volume. Comes down, just created a nice little floor there. Really good little floor, and then just popped. And that, that's what I'm expecting Fetch to do. I think Fetch has one more big pop in it, and then it's going to crash hard, I think. I bet it would. But, yeah, dude, it's 600% up in 1 year. It's pretty damn good. So, yeah, Ghost Dag, I think that's going to do well. Nebula. Yeah, Nebula is like cloud AI. It was really complicated, kind of. Whoops. And then I heard someone talk about it. This one YouTuber, he talks about low caps, and then like most of the time, the coins he talks about do very well. And so I'm like, no one's in this yet, so it's a very low cap, and it has anything to do with AI, it's going to be good. Nebula Cloud Network. The infrastructure is good. The team is good. The website's good, except it's not loading. Come on, man. You're making me look bad. There. That's it. It's the same one. Anyways, it's a low cap, so if you hear more and more about it, you might want to check it out. Just letting you know. But there's so many coins out there. Just find some stuff that you really like banana gun. This thing's been going crazy, and it's not a meme coin either. Banana. I want some of this really bad. It's basically like a really sophisticated trading bot. It's like a sniping bot, I guess. Really good technology. Arthur Hayes used it to make a shit ton of money recently. And it's a low cap. It's like 48 million, maybe lower. But anyways, I want some banana. That didn't sound good. Let's see, max. Yeah, see, this chart's looking really good too. Also, RSC, I don't know if any of you guys have heard of it, but Brian Armstrong he was a co-founder of this thing, Research Coin, like Research Hub. And all he did was put that he was a co-founder of it on his bio on Twitter. And the price exploded. Let me see. Within like 30 days. Dude, look at that. Within 30 days, it went up like 2,000% just because Brian Armstrong is part of it. And 30 days, it's up 2,600%. It's like a 25x, dude. And like whoever knew about this beforehand, I mean, if I was Brian, I would have told my close friends and family, like, hey, I'm going to put this on my bio that I'm a co-founder of this. And I wouldn't say anything more. I wouldn't say anything more. And say, and yeah, it has a coin. I wouldn't say, you don't have to say anything more. Just if they know how famous he is, and especially recently, he's been in the news, and his stock has been doing great. Coin has been doing amazing. Since Binance got taken down, Brian Armstrong's only grown stronger, because basically he's like BlackRock's favorite exchange. Coinbase has been the chosen exchange from conception, basically, since Grayscale was invested in it. And I've been telling you guys that for years. Like, Coinbase is the one. That's the exchange. That's the one exchange that they're going to be using. Anything on Coinbase is going to make it. And so what you really want to do, you want to go and check out which coins have a low market cap on Coinbase. And those are the ones you want to buy if you want to make some just almost guaranteed money. Low market cap coins on Coinbase. Exchanges. Okay, well, let me see. Maybe I'll go on CoinMarketCap. Try that out. Oh, okay. Now it's coming up. So I can show you Nebula real quick. I mean, like, the website looks pretty damn good. It's only a $4 million market cap. Pre-configured cloud computing. Our mission is to provide an easy-to-use, decentralized application that opens the doors to a universe of cloud computing services. AI-powered. And so it's AI and cloud. Anything really within the narrative of artificial intelligence is going to do well. It's already been doing well since open at like Chat GPT came out like a year ago. I think AGIX Singularity Net is going to do well. I think it's going to do very well. Fetch AI is going to be doing very well this bull market and stuff like this. I think this is going to be, this is my AI coin pretty much. This and then Rose, Oasis Network, which lets developers develop AI. Like Meta is actually using Rose. And it's a very underrated coin. Rose. This one, Oasis Network. Because Meta's using it to develop their AI. Oh, it's about to break out too. Watch. Oh, this thing's gonna break out. Let's see. Yeah, it's up for the year. But it has a lot further. This is just how Chainlink looked right before Chainlink broke out. It created a very nice floor to where the buyers they kept buying the bottom and they just wouldn't let it go under 50 cents. It's like 50 cents, 37. So really they wouldn't let it go below 40 cents pretty much. Anytime it'd go below 40, it would get bought up pretty much. So now it's double that, and this thing's gonna, I think it's gonna, this one's gonna surprise people. It's a privacy coin, but what they do is they allow AI developers to develop AI stuff on the blockchain with privacy, because developers, when they develop on chain, it's for everyone to see. The blockchain, it's visible. You can trace anything on the blockchain. But with the Oasis network, they can develop their AI protocols in privacy. And that's what you need with AI. Because people, they'll be sending other people to spy on other companies and stuff, to basically steal their design, their AI, tech. And so when developing AI, I mean, it's very valuable, Grok, I'm sure it's been under wraps, very confidential, since they've been developing it. And that'll be fun too. When Grok's supposed to come out to the public pretty soon. I think next week, something like that. So that's going to be fun. Let's take a look at Twitter. Yeah, so we just had that lift off. We were waiting to see that little confirmation dip on the top of that resistance turned support. And then we just had liftoff. And I was like, I should probably stream right now because why not? Pretty excited. And ETH just broke out. The next few weeks should be very good for Ethereum. That'd be my guess. We'll probably have a good December. I don't have any, but I kind of want to long it. I might put in a long. I might take profits from if I make money off this fetch play. We'll see. Oh, this stupid dog! I recorded this stupid dog. I was kind of being stupid by getting so close.
Hey, what are you doing right here? What are you doing?
He was fine. He was just enjoying the sun, I guess. Anyways. I just wanted to share that with people, I guess. Chainlink, guys. Chainlink is, if you're not in Chainlink, I don't know what to tell you. It's going to be a huge coin the next few years. People are going to get more and more bullish on it, and they're going to wish they bought under $10. Guarantee it. Guarantee. Doge. They picked Doge. All right. The people like Doge, and then they also like SHIB. I don't know who likes SHIB. I don't know why. If there's anything useless and like unvaluable is SHIB. At least Pepe is a meme. SHIB doesn't have anything. There's nothing. At least Doge has a meme. At least Doge has Elon Musk. What does SHIB have? Who wants SHIB? I don't know anyone who's in it. Maybe, no offense to if you're in it for a reason. Question is, what's that reason? I don't know. What's the reason that anyone is in SHIB? I don't get it. And Floki, I don't know. Why are people in meme coins? Like, there's no utility. It's all hype. So that's cool if you're like into hype and stuff, but in the end, they're going to be useless. Except for Doge, might actually be part of the X payments financial infrastructure. It might actually be used. So at least there's a chance with Doge, but SHIB hasn't moved at all. Because I don't know why anyone's in it. Anyways, it just doesn't make sense to me. Link's gonna flip XRP. Why? Because I own Link, and I need to. Link is up more than 2,900% since 2018. XRP is down 60% since 2013 against Bitcoin. So it's just like, what the hell is XRP doing? And honestly, why is anyone still 100% in XRP? It's like there's so many other coins you could at least sell some of your XRP and start winning. Just buy some Link or something. Buy anything else almost. You could buy almost anything and start winning and start feeling good about your life. I'm sure there's a lot of good XRP holders out there who are really good people. They're very happy. They're strong people. Like, I know a lot of people who are in the XRP community, who hold a ton of XRP. And they're, I'd like few of my friends, like they're just very strong, happy people, and they just keep stacking XRP, just waiting for it to blow someday. And so it's going to, yeah. So it's not like, it's not a stupid thing to do. I mean, it's just, you're going to have to wait, and you just don't know for sure that it's going to be used. But then there's all this other technology out in the open that, maybe some people just don't have the time, and then there's also people who will just hold until they make a profit. And that's pretty smart. Except it just takes a long time sometimes. I'm not patient. If a coin's down, but I want something else really bad, and I'm just tired of this technology and this one crypto project, and I'm down on it, I'll still sell some if I want the other one bad enough. I'll just sell it and call it a loss. Some projects are just very stagnant, even though they're promising. Some are just on fire, and Link has been very stagnant, but it's just finally broken out a few months ago. And you should hear all the buzz about it and how many people from outside of crypto are talking about it right now. Like, it's besides Bitcoin, it's the number one talked about coin outside of crypto right now. And this is just the beginning, because there hasn't been a use case for it. Like, people didn't know it needed to be used. Now it's like CCIP, you have to use Link to even use CCIP. Like, the infrastructure of the world is going to rely on CCIP in the near future. Like 10 years from now, the whole world is going to rely on Chainlink. Just mark my words. I'll make you a bet. The whole world is going to, it's being set up to be used by these institutions that are fail-safe. Like, they cannot fail. These banks, SWIFT is a system. It's ancient, but they're partnering with people like these companies like Chainlink. They're creating new technology to be used. Like, they're not just going to let someone trample over them. Like, they're too powerful. And the banks, they're creating different technology that they're going to be using. They're going to use existing technology, but most of the stuff they're going to be creating themselves to use. Like, they want to keep all that money to themselves. They don't want anyone getting rich. Like, they themselves, the ones who are executing these plans and all this, They're actually very smart. Like they have to be smart. You have to be smart to make that money and keep it and keep making more, keep making good investments, and you have to be a creator. These people are probably pretty creative sometimes, a lot of times. And I'm not saying they're good. A lot of them are terrible and wicked. But they're smart. That's one thing they are. They're very smart. These bankers. Anyways, let's see. Let's see. Don't let the banker steal your link before 500. These are all working with Chainlink, Swift, ANZ Bank, SDX, the Hong Kong government, BSN China, BNY Mellon, Amazon AWS, State Street, BBVA, Euroclear, BNP Paribas, Vodafone. They're all working with Chainlink. Chainlink CCIP was just mentioned in a press release by the government of Hong Kong, the special administrative region of the government of Hong Kong. So that's pretty big. That's big news, big news. So, and this is a post that I put out. No one even saw it. Oh, a few people did. But, this is true. Do you ever wonder why so many corporations have been making self-destructive moves lately? Seems like they're shooting themselves in the foot. Why? Why did Budweiser put out this weird Mulaney thing? That might have been a mistake, or it might have just been a fluke or whatever. It seems like it was orchestrated, though. Like there was gonna be a backlash, and that maybe they wanted that. There's a reason for all this, like self-destructive, all these tendencies by these large corporations and entities, the government, the mainstream media. They don't care. Like the system is failing, and they want it to be that way because they've been building a whole new system for years and decades, and it's finally just about ready, and they've been keeping it under wraps. And so they have the solution to the problem. Now they just had to kind of create the problem and let it be seen. So I think these corporations are just having hiccups and making missteps, so that and they're making it public. Like they want people knowing that they're failing, they're not doing well, because they want the people to want them to change. They want the people to want change. And then they're going to give them the change. They're going to say, you know what? We've been thinking about it. We hear you. Here, we're going to try this out. See if you like it. They already know we're going to like it because we're going to be so sick of the system. We are sick of this system. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. All by design. It's going to get crazy. Guys, it's going to get chaotic. There's going to be chaos everywhere. Our lives are going to be... So as long as you know it's being done on purpose, and as long as you have a plan, make sure you're invested, and make sure you're not just holding cash, waiting, like saving up still. You're like 2030, you're still saving your cash when it's like you can't even buy a loaf of bread for $100. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, but you guys are smart. At least you guys are in crypto. It doesn't even matter. Just be in crypto. Like you can be in some dog coin, you can be in XRP, you can be in Ethereum, you can be in Bitcoin, you can be in SHIB, you could be in almost anything, and almost anything is going to go up against the dollar. So it's like at least that's a step in the right direction, But yeah, they have a new system, a new way of doing things, and they just want you to want it. They need you to want it. They don't actually want you to. They need you to. Because if the masses, the public, if we don't want something, well, I mean, there's a reason there's so much propaganda going around, because they're scared. They're scared of us. So they have to try to get us to believe this or that. Otherwise, we will have all the power, because we'll know the truth, and we'll know that we're being lied to about everything. I mean, I don't know, man, but we are like so much more powerful than we even believe. Like if everyone stopped believing them and all the lies all at once, like it'd be over. Like our whole lives would change for the better because we would demand justice and it would be the downfall. And I think that's just starting too. It's a parallel too. There's two awakenings right now. There's the real one, and then there's the manufactured one by the establishment. And so they know people are waking up, and so they want to confuse people, and so they manufacture this woke movement, and they call it woke. It's called woke, and so that people do get confused between someone like talks about being woke or waking up or something, then people think it's a whole different thing. It's just they're trying to confuse the fuck out of us. And like for people like me, it's not working, And like hopefully more and more people are actually waking up to the fragile existence of this structure that the establishment has created for us to live in. It's getting more and more fragile, every year because more and more people are waking up. They can't hide the truth forever. So they're getting desperate. They have a whole system that they're going to, but I think things do change, every year. There's probably things that they have to change about the system. Like there's certain things they can't do. They would love to have a totalitarian government, right now if they could. But no, they have to convince the people that the people actually want it. They have to convince the people to want it and to think. They have to convince us, the people, to think that we're creating the change that we want to see, that the government has already created for us. And they have to keep us fooled. So it's tough, man. There's a lot of people who are still fooled, and they think that government tyranny is actually a good thing. It's disguised as help. Like the government's helping us. People do like being handed free money. Hate to say it, but I do too. It's just that I know the difference between free money and government control. I mean, the CDC, what the hell is it called? The digital currency, whatever, central bank digital currency, CBDCs are going to be. That's probably like that's going to be the worst thing ever if they actually implement that and if we accept it. We, the people, cannot accept something like that. We can't, or it's over. Our whole lives are really going to be on lockdown. We have to create a parallel economy, and we have to use it, and we have to believe in it, and we have to stick to it, And so that's kind of what Bitcoin is doing. So the only problem is like maybe Bitcoin was created by the bankers, it probably was. Well, who knows, Some say it was created by an alien. I think Elon Musk had something to do with it. I really do. Or Sergey Nazarov, the creator of Chainlink. I think he's actually Satoshi Nakamoto, and I think he knows Elon Musk. It's just a wild conspiracy theory, but I think they both worked on it together. Maybe that's a stretch, but I know Sergey had a lot to do with the very beginnings of crypto in general. Smartcontract.com is Chainlink's website, and he registered that in like 2013 or something, before smart contracts were even a thing. Like no one knew what those were. So I don't know. Create a problem, then offer a solution. That's right. Hegelian dialectic that's what it's called. Hegelian. I think I'm spelling it right there. Hegelian dialectic. Yeah, we can go check it out real quick. Let me just type that in. We'll kind of take a look at that real quick. Hegelian dialectic. And I think I spelled it right. Hegel's dialectics. Dialectical method refers originally to dialogue between people holding different points of view about a subject, but wishing to arrive at the truth through reasoned argumentation. Well, that sounds good. But what is Hegelian dialectic? It's a process. Its starting point is an idea or state which undergoes what Hegel calls determinate negation, and then becomes something else. So an example is, I won't be very faithful to Hegel's vocabulary. Okay. Faithful is phenomenology of spirit. Hegel, never mind. I don't want to read that part. Just make it simple. Let's see. There's probably like a chart that makes it a lot more simple to explain. Here, it's a guidework. It's a framework for guiding thoughts and actions into conflicts that lead to synthetic solutions. Synthetic solutions, man. That's right. Inorganic solutions. You know, I bet there's a chart. Let's see in images. Here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. So how the problem reaction solution paradigm works. And this has been used for centuries. This has been used, and it's true. And stupid people will call it a conspiracy. Well, yeah, it is a conspiracy. It's like, oh, you mean conspiracy theory? No, it's not a theory. It's real. It is a conspiracy. People are so stupid. But no, this is it. The problem. The government creates or exploits a problem, then attributes blame to others, right? Something like white privilege. That's kind of an example. The populace reacts by asking the government for protection and help to solve the problem. The government offers a solution that was planned by them long before the crisis occurred. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This new system that they want, the fourth industrial revolution created by World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab and all them. It's all laid out on their website. It's all there, what they want. And people have finally been talking about it. Now, it's funny. No one knows what the fuck's going on, but everyone at least knows that you won't own anything and you'll be happy. Like that's all anyone talks about now. And at least that's something. Because now at least people know. There's a lot of people now, at least they know to attribute negative thoughts and feelings towards the World Economic Forum. So at least a lot of people are kind of growing into a they're actually starting to shift the narrative, or they're able to actually like wake up to this new system that these world leaders want. And COVID really woke people up too, because it's like, oh well, now you know, like kind of like showed who was swimming naked, right? Basically it showed you who people were. COVID, like, it kind of made people, it exposed a lot of people, and now you know who this person is or who that, you know how they react, who they give their allegiance to, if they're liars, if they're stupid, and it really exposed almost everyone. It's crazy. I haven't really thought about it like that, but really COVID and the people's reactions to it kind of exposed who they are, what kind of people they are, in many different aspects. I didn't think about that, but it's a good thing. That's a good thing. So, oh, that's a bike. I thought this guy was riding a horse in the street. Rights and liberties are exchanged for the illusion of protection and help. I mean, that's what they're doing with all these rights for the feminists and the gays and blacks. And it's like, yeah, they're giving them an illusion of protection and help when they're actually just exploiting and using them. It's sad. It's like, it's really fucked up, man. And it's like, they're taking advantage of the stupid people, the stupid minority. It's a minority of really loud, really stupid people who they're so insecure, or they need this feeling of power so bad that they're willing to believe this because it makes them feel good to be, at least they feel important for once in their life. I guess that's what it is. And I'm talking about like these, I don't know, LGBTQ people, these activists. It's like, dude, just chill. Like, I know you can have your life, but don't try to take my life from me. So you can feel, so your stupid ass can feel better about yourself. Please just leave me alone. Leave the rest of the world alone. Go be happy. I don't care. No one's out there hunting gays. It's not happening. So anyone who's pretending that it's happening, it's not. It's a lie. It's an exaggeration. It's an embellishment. It's not even an embellishment. It's just a straight up lie. No one's doing that. Maybe there's a tiny percentage of people in this country or world who actually does that. But not, I mean, the U.S. is not really like that. At least where I'm from. It's actually kind of like the gays are hunting straights, like they're predators, man. They're trying to make everyone gay. I mean, seriously. It's like we gotta watch our ass, the straights gotta watch our asses. Like figuratively and literally. We're being hunted. It's pretty crazy. But no, I have nothing against gay people. I have nothing against black people. I have nothing against females. But that's what they're doing. They're pitting everyone against each other. It's really stupid and messed up. It's going to be a very long process of waking up, but it's happening. It's coming. It's here, and we're going to have to work through all of this, and then we'll come out on the other side just much better people, much more aware, happier, because we'll know the truth, and we'll all, there will be a lot more harmony in the future. And I think anyone who believes that we're going to all be at war with each other for the rest of life, rest of eternity, it's not true. We're not going to be maybe spiritual warfare, but there will be a lot more like woke people, like real woke people out there who we can like harmonize. It's getting stronger and stronger because our vibrations are raising. Everything's shifting. I mean, that's why everything's been kind of going crazy the last few years, because that was the end of the world. The Mayan calendar and all that, that was true. It was the end of the world as we knew it. So everything's changing, and it's a different dimension as I right now. I mean, I don't know if you've felt it, but has your life changed? Yeah. And this whole system that we're in, this government, and it's almost like a bad dream, but it's not. It's real. I think it's real. It's a simulation, at least something like that. Maybe it is a dream, but I don't know. But it feels like a nightmare almost, all the time. But it feels really good when you find out that people are on the same page as you. When they, dude, I love it. I love meeting someone who is just so down to earth, and they really know, like, down to earth, and they know what's up. They don't hate me because I'm either a guy or like I act like a white guy, or it's like, dude, there's I just love meeting people who smile and are friendly, and they don't care who you are or what you look like. They're just nice people, because that's what I am. I mean, I'm just a nice guy, and I really like hanging out with other nice people. Is that a crime? I mean, apparently they're trying to make it a crime to be nice, to be a good guy. They're trying to outlaw something as simple as that. They're rewarding the criminals nowadays. You only get rich if you steal it somehow, like, or if you exploit others, or look at BLM. Look at that lady. Why is she not getting in trouble for buying mansions That's what I heard. And it's like, well, why didn't you give that money to poor black communities? Why do you keep the money and then like, how are you a respectable leader? Just a lot of these leaders, they're not respectable. They don't do respectable things. But just like Elon said the other day, they give the illusion of good. They want you to perceive them as good while they're doing evil. And I'll play that. I don't know if you guys heard that or saw that interview, and it was really good interview. That I had to make a clip of it and put it out on Twitter. Really good interview, and he basically declared war on the establishment. And I'll actually play that right now. If anyone's here still, hit the thumbs. I'm going to play that Elon clip where he's like, fuck you. That's what he says. He says, go fuck yourself. He said it, well, 3 times. Said it 2 times, and then he said, GFY. Fuck yourselves. Like, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Where is this? Where is it? Over here somewhere. There it is. So if you're on Twitter, come over to my tweet on Elon, and then hit the like button and retweet it, because this is very important to me. He said, I said, Elon just declared war on the woke ass fucking establishment. And then I put a quote of him. What I care about is the reality of goodness, not the perception of it. And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them. That's what he said. And I'm like, dude, I wanted to like give him a standing ovation.
Fuck yourself. Don't advertise. You don't want them to advertise? No. What do you mean? If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. But go fuck yourself.
And you see he's looking out at the audience. He's actually literally talking to like the establishment and the like people like Bob Iger, who like I guess Disney pulled advertising from X, the X platform, because Elon, he said something that made him appear to take the side of I guess you'd say like Hamas, or not really, but they're saying he's an anti-Semite, which he's not. But he said this is the truth. That's what he said. He said this, the real truth, or something like that. He just replied to a tweet, and it blew up. And now it's basically Trump 2.0. And this is what I said from the very beginning. I said like a few years ago, Elon is going to be treated just like Trump eventually. They're going to hate on him. It's going to be like demons spitting fire at him, like hissing at him, but they can't touch him because he's fucking Elon, So they just hate him like demons, Demons hate you, but there's things they just can't do. They can't physically kill you or anything. They would love to, But here I'll play a little bit more.
I hope it is. Hey, Bob. You're in the audience.
He's talking to Bob Iger from Disney, the Disney CEO. But you see, he's just looking right at the audience. I mean, it took balls for him to do that, unless he is, part of them, and he's just what is it called? It'll come to me, but controlled opposition.
That's how I feel.
So I'm gonna play this again.
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself. But go fuck yourself.
Okay, but also, he made some kind of hand signal. He does that a lot. And I wonder what that means. So if any of you guys know what that means, put it in the comment section for me. Because I was wondering, I'll play it one more time. And just look at his hands while he says it. He does this ring thing. Like, it might be It might be a cult, like, I don't know. It might be like a cult thing.
You're trying to blackmail me with
Like,
advertising?
look at his hands.
Money? Go fuck yourself.
Oh, whoops.
But go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. I'm advertising.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where you will be beholden to those who have this view, what do you do?
Why?
I understand it, but there's a reality too, right?
Yes. No.
Linda Yacarino's right here, and she's got to sell advertising.
Absolutely. So, no, totally. No. Actually, what this advertising boycott is going to do is going to kill a company.
And do you think that
And the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
So he's saying that if all the advertisers leave, that's how X makes its money. If they leave, everyone's going to know. Dude, he's basically saying, like, go ahead, kill the X platform. And then he's basically saying, like, all the X people, and anyone who's on Twitter, who's been on Twitter for years, they're not going to have their Twitter anymore. And there's going to be an outrage. He's just basically saying, like, it's he literally just declared war. And this is a really good step in the right direction. I am worried that he might actually let them take X down, and they might actually do it. But I think they're actually too scared to have that kind of outrage against them. There's too many people on Twitter who aren't even like right wing, who will be really pissed that it happened. And he said we're going to document it. So the only problem with that is that where are we going to convene and document it and talk about it? Where's that going to happen? Where are we going to plan protests and so on Facebook? Like, that's the only thing. It's kind of scary that maybe he'll create a new platform, or he has to create a new revenue model or something. If he doesn't, but sooner or later, if like the investors in X, they can't let it go unprofitable for too long. They're not going to put up with that. So something needs to happen, and something will happen. And so this is the start of that. And he's making it public. And listen.
And the whole world will know that those advertisers killed the company, and we will document it in great detail.
But those advertisers, I imagine, are going to say we didn't kill the company.
Oh yeah.
They're going to say
tell to Earth.
But they're going to say, Elon, that you killed the company because you said these things, and that they were inappropriate things, and they didn't feel comfortable on the platform, right? That's what they're going to say.
And let's see how Earth responds to that.
So okay, this goes back to
we'll both make our cases,
right?
Okay, so let's see how Earth responds to that. He's saying, like, let's see how the people think about this kind of stuff. He's inviting people to be outraged, to protest, to not to boycott Disney and establishment locations like Walmart and stuff like that. He's calling for an uprising. That's kind of what he's starting. It's really it's pretty crazy. And so he's kind of like freaking the advertisers out, kind of like, hey, like, you're gonna get people to stop shopping here. When there's a lot of people on X, it's bound to be. If X was killed and we weren't allowed to have any free speech platform, and because that's what he's branded it now. It's now completely shifted into a different brand. Now that Twitter had a ton of followers already who were using it, that he knew he could buy it, and then he would have all those people who would realize, like, if the establishment shut it down on purpose, all these people wouldn't have their precious Twitter anymore, and they're addicted. And he knows that people are addicted to Twitter. I need it for crypto. I probably wouldn't make half as much money if I didn't have crypto Twitter. I've got to have it. That's where I do a lot of research. And I know people, I ask people the questions, and they tell me about the project and all that stuff. And then people tell me, this is the next one that's coming up, and you got to buy low, buy this one now, and stuff like that. And now I can share information, and it's just a good output. But it's also where I gather information. He's preparing for a really big 2024. It's going to be a really outrageous year. It's going to be crazy. Anyways, I'll play the rest of it.
What the outcome is. How Earth responds to that.
Okay, this goes back to...
We'll both make our cases,
right,
and we'll see what the outcome is.
What are the economics of that for you? I mean, you have enormous resources, so you can actually keep this company going for a very long time. Would you keep it going for a long time if there was no advertising?
I mean, if the company fails because of an advertised boycott, it will fail because of an advertised boycott. And that will be what bankrupt the company, and that's what everybody on Earth will know.
What do you think then of the... this goes back to the idea of trust, though.
Then it'll be gone. And it'll be gone because of an advertised boycott.
But you recognize that some of those people are going to say that they didn't feel comfortable on the platform. And I just wonder and ask you and think about that for a second.
Tell it to the judge.
But the judge is going to be...
The judge is the public.
And you think that the public is going to say that Disney is making a mistake?
Yes.
And they're going to boycott Disney?
They already are.
Well, there are some that are for lots of different reasons. But you think that this is going to... that you have the... This goes to actually the interesting of power and leverage.
Let the chips fall where they may. Let the chips fall where they may.
Can I ask why that is the approach? And I ask it because you've been you've been very particular about the approach to Tesla. You think about the engineering involved in that, the approach to SpaceX, the approach to some of the stuff you're doing with AI has been very specific, right? There's not a let the chips fall where they may approach to those businesses. I don't think.
No, we focus on making the best products, and Tesla's gotten to where it's gotten with no advertising at all.
I understand that.
Tesla currently sells twice as much in terms of electric vehicles as the rest of electric car makers in the United States combined. Tesla has done more to help the environment than all other companies combined. It would be fair to say that, therefore, as a leader of the company, I've done more for the environment than everyone else, any single human on Earth.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah, no, I'm asking you personally how you feel about that, because we're talking about power and influence, and
I'm saying what I care about is the reality of goodness, not the perception of it. And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them. Okay?
Let me ask.
Don't advertise.
Truer words have never been said.
What do you mean?
Aggressive electric car. It would be fair to say that, therefore, as a leader of the company, I've done more for the environment than everyone else, any single human on Earth.
How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about that?
Yeah, no, I'm asking you personally how you feel about that, because we're talking about power and influence, and
I'm saying what I care about is the reality of goodness, not the perception of it. And what I see all over the place is people who care about looking good while doing evil. Fuck them. Okay?
True. Yeah. No, just too many people out there, they care about looking good, and they're doing evil, and they get rewarded for lying and trying to trick other people and shit like that. Anyways, yeah, I thought I had to show that, because That's pretty important, man. That's pretty important. I stand with Elon, man, and I think that's going to be it's going to be a big movement within the next few years. People standing up to the establishment who's trying to control them and tyrannize us, tyrannize our lives and all that. So, anyways, I think that's good enough for now. Yeah, the dark horse. Chainlink's going to bring trillions of institutional dollars into the crypto space. A lot of people agree with me here. This is Chainlink here.
In like the dark.
This is one of the developers of Chain. I think he's the developer, something like that.
Bull case that I see, and I think that's why a lot of people are excited about CCP and Chainlink is because I think a lot of people didn't realize how large of a role Chainlink was going to play in institutional adoption. Like people thought it was going to be Ripple or something else, and they haven't really done anything in the past couple of years. Well, Chainlink has kind of like been like the dark horse of like, oh man, Swift, ANZ.
Ripple has done. They've been through a lot of stuff the last few years, so. But just not like technically, like I don't think they've developed a whole lot technically, but they've done a lot for the crypto space.
The DTCC, all these institutions are basically choosing Chainlink as their blockchain interoperability. The dark horse of like, oh man, Swift, ANZ, DTCC, all these institutions are basically choosing Chainlink as their blockchain interoperability or blockchain connectivity layer. So like, I think this is like the largest opportunity in our space for Chainlink and for everybody. That's the large.
Yeah, anyways, all right, well, I got to get back to work. I'm glad I was able to stream here with you guys and rant. I ranted a little. Thanks for listening. If you're still here, thanks for listening. I appreciate your support. I'm glad that I say something that's valuable that you'd like to hear. I wish I knew who was here. I can't even see who's here. Anyways, there's only 12 people, but anyways, well, you guys just recap. As a recap, I think the next few weeks are going to be very good. Let's take a look back at Bitcoin and see if it's still going up, which it should be. Let's see. Blockbank. I wanted to tell you guys about Blockbank too. This is like the next Celsius, only not going to like crash like Celsius. Keep your eyes on this one. I actually hold a lot of this one. It's pretty low cap, and it's been having a great few months. Let me see. This RWA coin's coming out pretty soon. I'm gonna buy the pre-sale. Where's CoinGecko? This one, keep this on your radar. B-Bank. A lot of like the Tau community, Tau BitTensor, the AI company, the Tau token has been blowing up like crazy. A lot of them, they like this project. They're into this. Same kind of people. So I'm expecting this one to go crazy too. But they're saying like, if anything's going to 100x, this is probably it. So, I tend to believe them since it's already made me. It already did like, since I've been in it was at 30 cents when I got in, did 100% gain already. This is one to watch, okay? And the chart looks pretty good. Stop! No! Okay, hold on. Ugh. Chart looks pretty good. I mean, honestly, dude, look at that. There's barely any resistance up ahead. I mean, this thing's going to like 30 cents, man. I mean, that's like a 40x that's like a 40x or something like that. I mean, it's definitely going up to 30 cents, and there's really nothing stopping it. So the chart looks amazing, and it's had a great year so far. So just keep an eye on Blockbank, okay? And it's not even like, I don't even think they have YouTube videos yet, but I really do believe that one's going to be good. This is my feed. Your friend Sami, he's actually one of my favorite crypto YouTubers right now. Bitcoin Ben, dude, I haven't seen that guy in such a long time. Wonder how good old Ben's doing. Anonymous, that's a good channel. Megan Fox. She used to be a lot more attractive to me. Yeah, so just crypto stuff mostly, and like self-improvement. Oh, and like I love watching Bad Friends podcast. It's pretty funny. Rogan's still pretty good. But yeah, anyways, yeah, the Bad Friends right here with Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino. It just makes me laugh. But yeah, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of politics here. Oh, nice. Unite the Collective. Coin Burrow is one of the best channels out there for crypto. I've been liking Cryptos RS a lot. Every morning, he just gets me bullish, man. You know, but I do believe like some of them are part of this whole crooked cartel, like Bitcoin cartel, like where they're just complete maxis and they just hype it up, and you know, and they're probably told what to do. Some of them, my good old friend Donovan Jolly. Yeah, so all the crypto people are exciting right now. Crypto Wendy O, she's looking all right there. Yeah, Michael Saylor is a hero. He just bought like $600 million worth of Bitcoin. He's literally gonna be one of the richest guys in the world in no time. I mean, that's crazy. He's gonna have a Fortune 500 company. Like, he's gonna be so famous in like 10 years. Eva Mendez, man, she is smoking hot. Anyways, yeah, like with crypto banter, I don't really like them as much as I used to. They're just hype, and they make a ton of money trading on the air, but they just hype coins, and I don't like how they take advantage of their people. So, anyways, yeah, I got to get to work. So, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, just hold on to that crypto. Maybe take some profits. If it blows up hard, will probably be the last pump before a dump. So I'd say, you know, just keep an eye on it. Unless you're hodling long term, it's gonna be like the next you know, maybe 18 months are gonna be really exciting. So just get prepared. And if I was talking to myself, I'd say try to get as much money into crypto as you can, especially if we see a dip. That dip is going to be bought up because the supply of Bitcoin it's at a record low on exchanges, and these Bitcoin whales and wallets, they're holding their Bitcoin, they're not selling. So, you know, the Fed hasn't even pivoted yet. Wait till the Fed pivots next year. Wait till the halving. You know, wait till the Bitcoin ETF. You know, and just billions and billions of dollars of Bitcoin are bought up by all these ETFs. It's a spot ETF, by the way, so they have to buy the Bitcoin, and yeah, it's going to be crazy. So, all right, just hodl on, you know, hodl strong, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here. Hit the thumbs ups on your way out. Crypto Mike out. Peace.